Alors, activité. La nouvelle playlist Redbull Speed Clash. Hop. Alors, ouais. Très bien, destination. Et on est parti.
Becky, à toi.
Allez, c'est parti.
Hi boys and girls, Becky Evans here. I'm joining Motorfest for this new playlist, and I didn't come alone. Redbull sets up at the summit of Maui on a playground dedicated to every possible racing discipline. We love it. In this playlist, you get to become a pro at every discipline and find out which discipline is the best. Can a motocross bike beat a rally car? Can an AGP beat an aeroplane? It's up to you to take on the craziest challenges and answer the questions that everyone's asking. And I won't be the only one hosting this playlist. Motorsport stars will join us and give you all of their tips and stories. It's shaping up nicely. Let's go. Let's begin the Red Bull experience.
Incroyable.
Que le clash
Et
des disciplines
activé.
commence. Pour vivre pleinement l'expérience, découvre la nouvelle tracklist Sounds of Red Bull dans le lecteur de musique.
Ok. Magnifique. Et 4 quêtes photo. Allez, on est parti. Hein.
Voyons ce
La
qui
première
va suivre.
épreuve. Et c'est parti, 1 km 6.
On commence cette playlist Red Bull
16.
par une course de rallycross. Voyons
Et
comment la Ford Puma hybride s'en sort face à d'autres monstres du rallye comme
Oh, oh,
l'Audi
oh.
Quattro, la Citroën C3 ou même la Focus RS. Mais tout d'abord, découvrons Motorfest, the podcast.
C'est bon, on a la musique désactivée. Allez, c'est parti. Hop les. C'est parti.
Hey guys, welcome to Motorfest, the podcast. Here I get real with Red Bull athletes to tell us about the intensity of motorsports and the love they feel for it. And let's talk about Rallycross, which is the theme of the first playlist event. For the occasion, I asked two of the most exciting Rallycross names about their ideal car. Here are the Hanson brothers. Guys, welcome to the podcast.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
So, Timmy, if you were to describe your ultimate dream machine, what would it be?
Something like, what they have in Pikes Peak, a lot of power, a lot of suspension travel, being able to jump really far.
Kevin, over to you.
Like really long suspension travel, so you can jump like crazy. Rebel livery, red.
Yep, okay, makes sense. The car you're about to drive meets a lot of Kevin and Timmy's criteria. I hope you guys will love it. Oh, and to listen to the full podcast, it's easy as 1, 2, 3. Just go to the Sounds of Red Bull track list of your music player. Enjoy the race.
Et merci. Allez, c'est parti. La voiture de Sébastien Loeb.
Welcome to the Red Bull Playground, boys and girls. Becky Evans here, improvising as the voice of the playlist. Ray Waller, the official voice of the festival, is bedridden, but don't worry, he'll be back soon. I'll be commentating on what you see, and don't blink because things are going to happen fast.
Ok.
Drivers are
Okay.
entering the tunnel for the first time.
Le rallycross. Mon copain. Go, 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 go.
Now they have to adapt
their driving to the tarmac. It's a cross-terrain race, just like this playlist, mixing all the disciplines of racing. Second lap, ladies and gentlemen.
Et deuxième tour sur
Wanted to
toi.
say that. In my last podcast, Timmy Hansen explained how essential it is to gather enough speed, keep the nose up, and land flat for a successful jump. Woohoo!
Allez.
Looks like this one. Listen to the podcast.
Par contre, la TH, je sais bien que ça change un petit peu.
We have dirt legends on the grid today. I see the Audi S1 EKS RX Quattro, the 2016 world champion, has started in first position.
Un peu
But
de
the
mal.
big surprise, undoubtedly the Ford Puma Hybrid Rally 1, the brand's first electrified rally car.
Allez.
Last round, boys and girls.
Alors, on va passer par là. Hop là. Bon. Eh, match assez extrême, incroyable. Alexander Albion, ils ont marqué alors que c'est Albon. Et voilà.
That's one way to start a
Une
playlist
première épreuve
and a great way
terminée.
to prepare for
En
our
effet.
first speed clash.
Minute 59. Hop là. Une 13. Une millième. Aïe. Bon. Hop, voilà. Hop, allez.
C'est maintenant l'heure.
C'est parti
du
pour la
premier
deuxième
clash des
épreuve.
disciplines.
Ouh.
Deux disciplines, deux revêtements. Choisissez votre discipline et prouvez qu'elle peut réaliser le meilleur temps.
Et là-bas, là, c'est là-haut. Allez, on fait du cross d'été.
Becky,
On fait juste
à
couper
ton
là.
tour.
Allez, hop. Bienvenue dans Choose Your Ride. Choisissez votre véhicule. Le véhicule a son propre parcours et essayez toutes les catégories de véhicules avec des membres du groupe. Bah, c'est parti.
All right, boys and girls, I'm super excited because we get to see the first clash of motorsports. We're staying in the dirt, and you know the first opponent because we already saw it in action, the Puma. But for the second, you'll have to listen to my last interview.
Hi, I'm Robbie Madison. I'm freestyle motocross rider. I've done a lot of cool stunts.
As a champion athlete and stunt performer, what does flirting with the limit mean for you?
To me, flirting with the limit is like being in the moment. When you're able to flirt with the limit, you're operating at the full maximum potential that you're able to operate. That's the pinnacle, right? That's peak performance.
And you guys, are you ready to flirt with the limits? Team Hansen or Team Madison? Which side are you on?
Voiture, mais on vient de l'essayer la voiture. On va prendre la moto, allez.
You've chosen the KTM 450. Get ready to push boundaries like Robbie would.
Allez, c'est parti.
You're witnessing a real speed clash. The first one to the finish is the winner. Right now, the bike and the car are on the same course, but to keep things fair, they'll diverge onto separate routes designed to let each vehicle work to its full potential.
Ok.
The course is about to split. Straight ahead for the car, right for the motorcycle. KTM definitely has the advantage of airtime. She's much better at jumping. But the Puma can deal with asphalt and is more reliable on straights. Both have their strong points. Which one will exploit theirs best?
Et
No matter the
sur le
vehicle,
premier ou
dirt
deuxième.
requires reflexes, but above all, instinct. Making the right choices quickly is the key to surviving the race.
Oh, la moto elle est plus maniable qu'avant. Il n'y avait pas les petites vagues. Et... On a l'air d'être pas mal en vrai.
And the KTM wins!
Eh, double 39. Hop, j'ai pas vu que c'était son numéro. Bon, 3649e mondial, ok. Hop, et magnifique. Bon, prochaine étape, c'est parti.
Le chapitre Dirt est terminé. Laissons place aux véhicules d'asphalte. On commence doucement, et j'utilise de gros guillemets, en s'offrant un petit tour de chauffe sur une moto de course.
On passe au-dessus là. on y est. Voilà, c'est là. Voilà. Là, c'est parti avec la RC16 Red Bull Team. Contre la montre. Et
Back to the podcast studio. Listen to this, folks. What you're hearing is the sound of the KTM RC16 2022 version, and that's my guess for today. 4 cylinders, 1,000 cubic centimeters, 250 horsepower for just 346 pounds. Take a look at this dynamic marvel and get ready to drive in the time attack. Don't forget, when you're driving along the coast of Maui or the streets of Honolulu, you can listen to all the podcast episodes on the Sounds of Redbull track list. Now, time to unleash the moto racing power.
allez, c'est parti.
Pay attention, boys and girls. This event can seem simple, but it's crucial for our driver. A time attack to test whether the driver can handle the next clash of disciplines.
Et alors? T'as du mal. Bon.
The glass bend is undoubtedly a playground landmark, and no lie, it's definitely not safe.
$340 quand même.
The RC16 is a little marvel. We had to wait until 2017 to see the RB KTM factory join the competition. The brand has won everything in other competitions, so it was time to see them take on moto racing.
Et on est pas mal. Un seconde d'avance, ok.
Moto test
Note
passed.
35.
Now our driver can either play it safe and keep this vehicle, or roll the dice with something unknown. It's an agonizing decision.
Magnifique. 04, ok, 4800. Les mondiales. Hop, les. Ça en aurait plutôt maléfique. L'épreuve suivante, juste à côté.
Quand Quand une moto de course affronte une voiture de course, c'est la bataille pour l'asphalte.
Et voilà. Oh! Asphalt Clash.
For the next one, we'll put two disciplines in a head-to-head race and see which one crosses the line first. Racing car or racing bike? Which one is the best? Will it be the beautiful Ferrari 488 in its circuit version or the KTM RC16 that we all know has great skills? I'm leaning towards the bike. It's lighter and its top speed flirts with 224 miles per hour. It's the logical choice, but aren't we here to defy the laws of logic? Racing car addicts, it's up to you to prove otherwise.
Allez, faut choisir la voiture. On va prendre la Ferrari.
Ferrari meets Red Bull.
Allez, c'est parti.
No individual courses today.
Gagner la
It's a
course.
pure face-off on a circuit design for both vehicles. So I don't want to hear any sore losers complaining. May the best win. On track this
Lovely.
evening, the KTM RC16 takes on the Ferrari 488 GT3. 600 horsepower for 2,777 pounds for the Italian machine,
Là, ça
while the
passe.
Austrian Stallion boasts only 270 horsepower, but for 346 pounds, not insignificant. The car and the bike can both turn well at speed, but it's the exit of the turn and the entry into the next one that will be decisive.
Bon bol. Oh. Taper dans le mur, ça pique.
This section of the course isn't a track. It's been specially resurfaced to provide a little extra speed. Look at the volcano smoke. So cool.
De toute façon, il va y avoir un virage
Regardless of who
90.
wins, this clash has a lot to
Parce que-
live up to.
Presque à 90.
The Ferrari,
Et
standard
voilà.
bearer of racing cars, has just put an end to the discussion.
C'est 27. Et 59 avec sa moto. Regarde. 53ème, ok.
Flash Radio. Écoutez toutes les infos du monde de la course sur Sounds of Red Bull,
Hop
la
les.
chaîne officielle des sports mécaniques.
Allez, on est parti pour Alpha Pro avec la RB20.
Hey boys and girls, I hope you can keep up because we're about to go hard with the elite of motorsports, the AGP. Cars that can easily go up to 220 miles per hour. And because we always want more in this playlist, we add boost gauges. It's going to be strategic. And as always, I did my homework and talked all things racing with a pro driver. You might know him, Yuki Tsunoda.
Yuki Tsunoda!
Break down what you feel your driving style is for us watching you on the screen.
My dad used to teach me a lot about braking. Definitely, I like to adapt braking. Recently, last two Grand Prix was a bit too much sometimes, and yeah, unfortunately, a couple of times went to the wall. You know, feels great when you feel the G-force. You know, with the maximum longitudinal G-force when you have nailed the great braking.
And beside braking hard, be focused at the start. It's decisive for the rest of the race.
C'est parti!
Drivers are focused. The start is imminent. Let's go! A full AGP race. Using boosts in the right place at the right time will be decisive.
On est premier.
Second lap.
Et deuxième tour. On ça pleuvoir en plus. Il y a 5 tours à faire, ok.
It's raining. It's going to be a completely different race from now on.
Ouais, je me suis bien loupé. Comment ça pleut? Ouais. Merde.
The RB AGP Museum is on this circuit. 4 generations, RB 13, 14, 18 and 20. 7 years of evolution from Renault to Honda engines. Between them, these 4 account for more than 70 podiums.
Ok.
Ultimate lap. Drivers, if you've got any extra nitro, now's the time to use it. Superb victory.
Et voilà.
Proof that RB
125.
AGP just keeps getting better and better.
Papa. Hop là. 38 secondes meilleur temps au tour. Et 9900. 34e mondial, on est loin, on est loin. Hop, voilà.
Tu viens de découvrir la RB20. Tu peux la garder pour la suite si tu veux. Mais
Oh,
tu peux
une
aussi
batterie.
opter pour un véhicule un petit peu moins terrestre. À toi de voir.
Elle a tellement de puissance, on n'arrive pas à partir avec. Mets-toi sur la route. Ok. The Night Clash. Voilà. Hop là, c'est parti. Avec sur mon avion. Battre 4 minutes 15.
Back to the podcast, guys. As you've seen, the playground is a motorsport paradise, but there's still a place that we haven't experienced so far. The sky. I was lucky enough to feature Luke Chapella, Redbull air race pilot, famous for being the first to land the plane on the very tiny helipad 600 feet in the air.
I'd love to know more about the bullseye stunt. There's an attempt, and then the plane like bounces and you keep going, and I had a heart attack and was like, oh my god.
I almost got a heart attack on the first one as well. It took me like 650 practice landings before I went for the actual landing on the helipad. So for an athlete to come out from what I thought was a failure, but that was quite challenging.
So cool. The video is online, you have to check it out. The next race is the most experimental of the playlist. AGP versus stunt plane. Place your bets.
Si. Formule 1, oui, enfin. Ou... Ah, on va prendre l'avion, on l'a pas fait. On l'a pas pris. Mais on l'a pris juste avant.
That's not just my reaction, but also the name of your flying machine.
Pas avion, mais il vient de changer.
Unsurprisingly, the AGP has the advantage on startup, but once the plane is airborne, it's a different story. If you're a Red Bull addict, you'll probably know that this isn't the first time an AGP and a plane have been put on the same grid. Last time, it was in a straight line in a drag race.
À 3 tours.
Here the plane will have to make very tight turns if it wants to keep up with the AGP, which is much more accustomed to doing so. That's really exciting.
Le Formule 1 est juste en dessous là.
I'm sure you're familiar with the RB20 on the track today, certainly more so than its aerial rival. Stressed for 10G and capable of reaching 975 meters per minute, its size makes it the perfect aerobatic aircraft. Let's hope our pilot will give us a taste. We entered the second lap.
C'est juste là en bas la Formule 1. Et... Où est-elle la voiture? Elle est juste là en dessous.
This succession of turns is tricky.
Et...
One more lap. A boulevard to pick up speed. I hope they haven't forgotten the turn waiting at the end.
En fait...
won't be seeing another race like this
3,44.
anytime soon.
Oh. Hop les... 21ème. Ah ouais. 21ème. Millième. J'ai eu 21 720ème. Bon. C'est loin. J'ai un hélico là. Un hélico hein. Je peux utiliser l'hélico pour aller au...
Un dernier clash pour clore cette playlist Redbull. Et il est de taille. Cette fois, 2 disciplines ne suffisent pas. Le Motorfest et Redbull te proposent de choisir entre 3 options. Quelle est la meilleure? Becky a demandé à nos athlètes Redbull ce qu'ils en pensent.
Allez, c'est parti. On va choisir son
In your
préféré.
honest opinion, between rally, AGP, and motor racing, which is the most intense discipline? The one that brings the craziest sensations?
I think it's motor racing, actually.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more.
I think F1. It's crazy.
Yeah, I'd go for Formula One.
Rallycross, motor racing, or AGP? Here comes the ultimate challenge of the playlist, but also the end of the podcast. But I'm never far away. I'm always on the air. You find all the podcasts on the Sounds of Red Bull tracklist. And then I don't know why, but I feel like we'll see each other again soon. It's off to the apex of the playlist.
Ok. Ah, moi, ce que je préfère, c'est la Formule 1. Hop les...
AGP, champion of all motorsports? Yeah, it makes sense.
La voiture de Max Verstappen.
Who will cross the line first in this head-to-head race? Answer in, about a few minutes. The rally car has already changed its course to reach the dirt.
Retour à faire.
Each vehicle has its own special route designed to match its strengths. The AGP stands out for its speed and braking quality, and of course it sticks to asphalt and is unbeatable in corners. So to make things fair, it will be racing the longest route. The bike's route, on the other hand, is shorter but ultra technical, forcing the rider to swing through the curves without losing speed.
Allez, deuxième tour. C'est pas mal.
The AGP seems to be ahead for the moment, but don't forget that its path is the longest. Everything can still change.
Et... Ah ouais, il y a un klaxon sur la F1 ici. C'est nouveau.
Time for the family photo.
Passe au vert. Ouais, ça tombe direct à droite là-bas. Ah, la voiture de rallye, elle était là sur la droite, j'avais pas vu.
We're coming to the end. We're about to find out who's going to win the ultimate racetrack, the Speed War.
Et voilà.
AGP won, ladies and gentlemen. The Queen of Motorsport, the one and
Oh,
only.
32. Magnifique. Minute 07 meilleur temps sur un tour, on est 4600, 4ème mondial, ok. Ok.
Tu n'as
Hop
pas encore
là.
récupéré ta récompense.
Et on va aller chercher la récompense.
Fin du Speed Clash. C'est la première étape d'une relation prometteuse entre Red Bull et le Motorfest. Je suis sûre que ce n'est que le début.
Et on va aller au conteneur. Hop là. Hop les. La Ferrari aux couleurs de Red Bull. Voilà. Une playlist terminée. Merci d'avoir regardé. Puis à la prochaine. Prenez soin de vous et à la prochaine. Bisous, bisous. Bye bye.